we are going to find now row echelon form of three matrices together. This is matrix A, this is matrix B and C. Notice that the columns of matrices B and C are similar to that of matrix A. In fact, the columns of B are nothing but the first four columns of A, and the columns of C are nothing but the first two columns of A. So in this problem, we are not going to find the row echelon form of the three matrices separately. What we are going to do, we are going to get the row echelon form of the first matrix A, and using that row echelon form, we are going to simply write the row echelon form of the matrices B and C. So first, let us find the row echelon form of A. So what is the row echelon form of A? Now again, we move from left to right to identify the first non-zero column. In fact, the first column itself is the first non-zero column, and the topmost entry is non-zero. So this is my first pivot. So this is the first pivot. So once you have decided this pivot, next thing is to get the reduce this entries to 0. This is already 0, so I have to reduce this entry 0. So I have to change the second row. Second row goes to R2 minus 2 times of R1. And this will reduce the matrix to 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. This is 2 minus 2 into 1, 0. 3 minus 2 into 2, minus 1. 0 minus 2 into 3, minus 6. Then 1 minus 2 into 1, minus 1. 1 minus 2 into 4, minus 7. We are not changing third row, so it will remain same. 0, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this is my first pivot we have decided. Now we have to concentrate, because this row got its pivot, this column got its pivot, so we will be concentrating on this portion of the matrix to decide about other pivots. Again, you move from left to right. First non-zero column is this one, topmost entry is non-zero, so this entry again becomes your pivot. So once you have decided this pivot, this entry should be reduced to 0. So we will apply the operation. R3 goes to R3 minus, R3 plus 2 times of R2. You see, 2 plus 2 times of minus 1 will reduce it to 0. So this will reduce the matrix to 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 0, minus 1, minus 6, minus 1, minus 7, then 0, 0, and 3 plus 2 times of minus 6, minus 12 plus 3, so it is minus 9. Then 1 plus 2 times of minus 1 is minus 1. 2 plus 2 times of minus 7 is minus 12. So my first pivot is 1, second pivot is minus 1. So pivot for this column we got, pivot for this row we got. So now we are going to concentrate on this portion. So again, move from left to right. So first column itself is your non-zero column, and this entry is non-zero, topmost entry is non-zero, so this is my third pivot. So once we have got all pivot in each row, so this is the row echelon form. This is the row echelon form. Fine. Now how to get the row echelon form of B? So now row echelon form of B is, recall that the columns of B are nothing but the first four columns of A. So that's why you don't have to bother anything. So what you do, you just write down the first four columns of row echelon form of A to get this is the row echelon form of A. So use the first four columns, just write the first four columns to get the row echelon form of B. So row echelon form of B will be then 1, 0, 0. So first column of this matrix, then 2, minus 1, 0, 3, minus 6, minus 9, and then 1, minus 1, minus 1. So here the pivots are 1, minus 1, and minus 9. Similarly, row echelon form of C is, so look into C, the first column is 1, 2, 0, second column is 2, 3, 2, and this is exactly same as first column of A and second column of this. So the row echelon form we will write using the row echelon form of the matrix A. This is the row echelon form of A. So just note down this first two, copy this first two columns from this. So it is 2, 1, 0, 0 here, then 2, minus 1, 0. So this is the row echelon form of C. So you have understood how to get the row echelon form of submatrices of a bigger matrix if the submatrix contains the columns of starting from the left side. This is not the case if you take these columns haphazardly, remember. So only if your columns of the matrix B, second matrix, are nothing but the first few columns of the matrix A, then only you can apply this technique to get the row echelon form of a submatrix from the row echelon form of the given matrix. Thank you.